Ohai. The ancient city of Pingyao, an object of the World Cultural Heritage of UNESCO. The only medieval town of China which completely kept the historical architectural appearance. It is located in the settlement of Guta of the county of Pingyao of the city district of Jinzheng of the province of Shanxi. The square of the ancient city of Pingyao makes 2.25 square km. Population 45,000 people. The economy leans on tourism revenues. Data for 2005. The city is founded in Borjuanvana of the Western Zhou dynasty. 827-782 BB. Yin Jifu's defensive works is put by the general. At the time, however, only the western and northern walls were constructed. The city received the name Pingyao.
Judea is renamed into Pingyao in 424 AD by the Vesky emperor because the last sought to avoid in the name of the city of a hieroglyph of Tao which was contained in a name of the emperor. After the founder of a dynasty Qin, the emperor Qin Shi Huang carried out administrative unification. Pingyao,
then Pingtao still was called, became the district center.
Later in 1370, in government of the Emperor Zhu Yuanzong of the Ming dynasty, the city was expanded to the area in 12 and 8.4 fan.
12 km 560 m. Subsequently, for strengthening of defense capability, the city was restored and reconstructed more than 25 times, however the area remained invariable. During World War II, the city of Pingyao was occupied by the Japanese troops. Now represents the city museum. Now all remained buildings belong to the period of the Ming and Qing dynasties. Actually, it is the only city in China in which all historical architecture of the Middle Ages is completely kept. In total in the city there are 99 museums and objects protected by the state. In 1997 the city is entered in the list of the World Cultural Heritage of UNESCO. The city is surrounded with the cob wall built from bricks. Total length of a wall is about 600 meters. Height of a wall is 10 meters, width of 5 meters. Northern, western and east walls equal, the southern wall has bends in connection with roughness of a landscape. In total there are 6 city gate. On one from the northern and southern parties, on 2 from east and western parties. In this regard, the local population calls the city turtle, towers in the north and the south as the head and a tail, towers in the west and the east as paws, the square city as an armor. On a city wall 72 observation towers are built. Walls have 300 openings for defensive firing. Numbers 72 and 300 are caused by the fact that Confucius had 72 followers and 300 pupils. Walls of the city are surrounded with a ditch 3 meters wide and 3.3 meters in depth. In total in the city 4 main streets, 8 lanes and 72 passes connecting lanes. All main streets conduct to the market tower located in the center. The last is the highest building in the city and received the name because around it active business was always done. This tower was last time reconstructed in 1668 during rule of the Emperor Swanyi of the Qing dynasty. In total amount in the city there is 3797 Sakayuni, Saihuan Pinyin, a square courtyard on which perimeter houses are located. In external walls of these courtyard there are no windows. From them 400 remain practically in original state. The majority of these buildings contain more than 600 years of history.
Structures of the city differ in a variety of styles.
Some farmsteads represent typical with one exit, some are association of 2-3 buildings connected among themselves by passes. The majority of buildings have wooden overlappings and stone external walls. Houses are roofed by a grey tile. Some are decorated with stone columns. Houses of rich families are decorated with decorative architectural superstructures and a stucco molding of animals. Office buildings are decorated with calligraphical inscriptions. So, on an arbor near the government residence from east side the inscription, "Watch the direction of wind, Guanfeng Lu Pinyin" is put. The building for observation of wind. From western, to listen to rain noise.
Opinion of Tinyu Lu letters.
The building from where listen to a rain. In either case it is allegoric statements about need to know, then there live the people and what ideas are popular among people. Since dynasty times Qin. 221 G of Ad minus 206 G of Ad. The district government sat at the city of Pingyao. The residence represents the whole quarter of the city with a set of buildings and was built in 1346 at the time of the Yuan dynasty. At the time of the Ming dynasty the majority of buildings were completely reconstructed. The building of the government, Daxianlu, became an exception.
In the residence there was also a room for court prisons, library and also a special window through which it was possible to praise anonymously worthy and to complain of the careless official, Sheningting Pinyin.
In a quarter of the building are located in a way or to the Chinese ritual. Administrative constructions are on the left side from an entrance, on the right side buildings of protection are located. In the total amount of residences of 299 rooms. The Taoist Temple of King Zhuguan Pinyin is located on Vostok near City Street. It is constructed in 652 during an era of government of the Tang dynasty. Now is the museum. The Taoist Temple of Chengguangma Chengguangmiao Pinyin
is an example of one of the few Taoist monasteries which are most fully remained in China up to now.
It is constructed in government of the Ming dynasty. In 1859 the temple burned down during the fire in the city. In 1864 it is restored. It is protected by the state. The Buddhist temple of Xuanlinsa Shuanglinsi Pinyin
is located in the village of Qiaitu Kan Pinyin,
in 6 kilometers on the southwest from Pingyao. The temple is also included into Fund of the World Cultural Heritage of UNESCO. Still it isn't clear when this construction was constructed.
During its Song dynasty era in 1011 record that in 571 G during an era Nanbei Chao the temple was restored and partially reconstructed was found.
More than 20 painted Buddha Shakyamuni and Buddha Bodhisattva sculptures are presented to Xuanlinsi. One more Buddhist temple, Chingosa, Xingyu Si Pinyin, is also located outside Pingyao in the village of Hadong. Hadong Kun Pinyin, which is in 12 kilometers on the northeast of Pingyao. It is constructed during an era of board of a dynasty Northern Han in 963. Till 1540 I carried Sinchen's name. Jingqing Si Pinyin. The Wanfo Hall is considered the main hall of the temple. Wanfo Pinyin, 10000 Bud. The temple is also included into Fund of the World Cultural Heritage of UNESCO. It is protected by the state. Historically, Pingyao was the center of commerce and trade. In 1824, the first bank in China, Hodslan Chengchang, Rishingang Pinyin, opened here, whose building remained. Opening of this bank is a starting point of development of bank commerce of China. Subsequently, branches of this bank appeared in the provinces of Jiangsu, Shandong, Henan, Liaoning. During the second half of the 19th century, the beginnings of the 20th century, in Pingyao opened the branches more than 20 national banks. There are no conditions for movement on cars, all streets are pedestrian. The local population moves by bicycles, the cartage and electric vehicles. Residents of the ancient city kept century traditions. So, because in the city on street lights aren't built, people live by the ancient Chinese principle here, to work from rising to a decline. Opinion of Richur Zhu, Rilu or Shi, letters. To work with sunrise, to go on the vacation during a decline. Invariable throughout many centuries of life conditions, people live in many Sekyunyok from generation to generation. Quite widespread type of occupations is production of products of national trade for sale as souvenirs. The traditional Chinese theater tea works in the city. In general, noodles dishes, traditional for the province of Shanxi, are the most widespread. However, in Pingyao beef, Wanchuo flatcake dishes, Wanchuo pinyin, and Changshinyao roots also are traditional. Changshinyao pinyin. Also far. Write comments. Read comments. Interesting people will tell interesting stories. All of good mood and good luck.